Okay, am I live? Also, I had the idea for YouTube because like this is even like look, this is what's going on. You see how it's like stream unavailable there? That's because the thing is when I'm oh, hold on. Like I'm gonna restart the recording. Okay. You see how it says stream unavailable? That's because it's after a certain amount of time the Oh, not after a certain amount of time. It checks for copyright stuff, and if people have copyrighted stuff, it might block it for whatever reasons. Like, it's playing music at night, and I'm playing music on the radio. This is like a test, actually, because it didn't even used to like it. I'm surprised. It didn't used to be. I'm not surprised because there needs to be change, but it didn't used to be that it would like even put these up. Like, it would immediately take them down. And is this the thing like fighting the AI or whatever, like I said, in the microwave room or what. But like it would immediately take it down. And again, it looks like I got the copyright on me for these things and can prove it probably. And like it actually like push comes to shove. And so like we're at the point where like, all right, there does need to be change. But last night I left the Twitch stream playing and I had Twitch heard the music. YouTube didn't. YouTube, I've muted it because if I have the music on, it will like do this thing where it oh, can you see this on you can't see this on YouTube, so give me a moment, I'll pull up. It'll do this where it like where it says stream unavailable or whatever. At a certain point, I do expect all this to just be up like and put together better and like I have everything and it can all just be like, hey, now I have a team that can like this is why I'm like with the triple X thing. I made an affirmation about it, but like I think that's already been going on. But like with the triple like having a team like particularly of hot females, like I'm saying, like Stephanie Yostin. I'm back in my Stephanie Yostin thing again. Damn. Uh and now I just have lava as a weapon and it's like, all right, it is damn sure real. Even if it's not immediate. Uh but yeah. If I have a team, it like I could have all this put together and like YoTV 147 and then it's segmented into portions and labeled properly and I have clips of everything properly and all this stuff right. And that might already be going on and I just can't see that. And if that is hilarious. Uh so I would still want a bit more control over it. But at a certain point I'd also kind of want like I'm like fine with okay. I do want like the full freedom of expression and like capability and like to have a team around me to help me also like what I'm saying with the any kind of tech thing or any kind of social media thing or to or to drive that the way this is done digitally or whatever in on into a better direction or something better, you know? I don't know. It like made a different one after when I did something. That's why I did that, and you can see it didn't actually remove anything anywhere. Okay, I think the next thing I'm gonna work on another mix today. I'll immediately start on the next one. I've already said the Irina Shayk Islamova mix, so I think I'm gonna do that here. We'll go here and we'll go to oh, and so this is what I was saying. On on here, it'll play that like through Twitch, it'll play music and you can listen to the music on Twitch. It hasn't stopped it, and I think they do have some licensing stuff. And like I also think that like DJs want to be able to do stuff on Twitch, so they probably aren't gonna like, like it's what I'm saying. Like there needs to be something pushed forward, and if like you're making a point with me, it's gonna jam up like everybody, and then everybody's bigger than you. you know, that's already what's happened. But like that's just very publicly. Do I have to say it out with words? And whatever's trying to make a point to me, like I'm small or something. Yeah, you're way smaller. But I'm also like, you know what I mean? I'm bigger, smaller, whatever. I can do the Ant-Man thing if I need to. But is that what kind of joke is that? Probably a name pun thing. Uh and just a Marvel joke, huh? So marvel at me, okay? Marvel, wonder, right? In Hebrew, pay lamed aleph, right? Am I right? Am I right? Marvel, wonder at me. Is this a wonder space? Am I Marvel Woman? I mean Wonder Woman. Look, it's my buddy Irina Shayk Islamova, because Islam is over, and she's my buddy, right? Is this what was the restaurant D something that we saw on here? Hold on. Irina Shayk Islam over, because Islam is over. Oops, I just pulled it up here. You know what I mean? Oh. It's like closing it. I'm not even doing that. Okay. Houston Vietnamese restaurant closes after it, and then you go here in the kitchen. You know what I mean? In the kitchen will be closing its doors. It opened in 2017. In the kitchen, you know? And but if we go to uh the Twitch here and you go, oh, could you see that on here? No, you can't see that. I gotta do this like this. Give me okay, hold on. In the kitchen. Just off on my clicking. I haven't been playing enough Counter-Strike or something. Uh in the kitchen. Houston Vietnamese food. In the kitchen. Okay. So look. But then I'm working on the Irina Shayk mix. My buddy, my pal, my good friendo. Look, Saxo. Yeah, she's a friendo, I'm sure. Right? Right? Or no, she's a Black Widow assassin lady, but I'm just better. So she's like, oh, big wiener guy. I love him. I mean, big wiener horse guy. I love him. He's D1. All right. And look, so I'm like, look, do I get a private show? I would love that. Thanks, babe. Look, is it D pass? You know what I mean? D pass, you know? Hold on. What about D house? What about, hold on. I think there's another. Damn, I'm a little bit ahead of the game, huh? I mean, all the way. I'm just running laps around it now, huh? All right. Uh, am I a dum dum? Even Rayfield likes that one. Uh, that's what I gotta play for him. It's like, hey, you like this one? This is what. Where do you think that comes from? That's the dance music. That's not the normal people, regular people. That's the weirdo music. That's the hard music that you were like, I don't know if I like. And then I'm like, we were doing the Blade thing a long time ago in the rave, you know? And guess what? Still doing it. Still doing things. Is it Blade 2? Well, you know how that one ends. All right. Is that D pass? You know what I mean? We go here and then we look at the YouTube and I look at in the kitchen and I'm like, I told you the name pun computer thing or whatever the computer thing that's doing stuff overhead that like you're like, Matt, you don't know what the you're crazy. You don't know what's going on. You have lack of vision and foresight and understanding and you just like you're delusional and Milkins is bipolar schizoaffective or some bullshit and I'm like, no, I think I'm like am I Enigma dubs? Because I got dubs because like am I D Enigma? Am I D Lion? Am I do I got D pass? You know? Hold on. I got that. You got that? I got that. Look, TSU. TSU. Yo's high. Okay. Look, bring me love. Panini baby. All right, D house. Do I got D house? What about over there? And like, look, watch this. What about D Alba? You know what I mean? D Alba right down the street. You know what I mean? The American Legion on one side, D Alba on the other, and it looks like a cross there. You know what I'm saying? To Arena Shake. I was doing this on X, but I don't know how many people could see because they like undid it. Look, D Alba, and then if I go to Arena Shake Islamova, hold on. Look, I'm punching her from here. You know? All right. Also, she's being a weirdo, freaky weirdo, but I like it. Okay. I mean, kind of. I don't always like it, but then I mean, I like the freaky weirdo stuff always, but then when she's doing stuff like this and she's like, "It's past your bedtime," and then she's trying to pretend like she's like in the neighborhood bothering me or bullshit like that. I mean, she could be, you know what I mean? But this is why the lava thing and the 4 billion people dying and the world ending. So probably just give me what I want as Yahweh, and then the random sack of meat humans being used by a pretty strong computer, but it's not really that strong, and they're just people. And like I don't know, stop harassing me wherever you are, wherever the fuck it is, near, afar, near, far, close, home. Look, she got a big cross on her neck. There's like a pool there. Look at her being all hot and Russian and weird and stuff. I do like that. I do like that she's all hot and Russian and weird and stuff. Is she actually Russian or is she like I can't tell. I can't tell with anybody these days, you know? Look, oh, hey, they're trying to make a point that when they put the ankle monitor on me, remember that? And they threw me in the jail. Remember that? But then I think she's trying to say, I guess we're gonna do horse stuff or something. Or like, wait, you know? I didn't look at these yet. And it's like, yeah, trying to open your eyes like the fucking what is that? What is that movie? Clockwork Orange? And I'm like, all right, it's only working on this eye and not even very well. Can you get this one open a little more? It literally will not open right. You know what I mean? And I think it's more internal actually because of whatever thing is happening where they've used the legal system in an abusive way as some kind of show here in Houston, Texas, in a way that like fits the biblical thing to where they violated Yahweh and the world's going to end and all the people that participated are going to be thrown in lava or a lake of fire. And I would equate that with lava just logically, but you know, if you can prove it's something else, okay. I don't think you can, but hopefully this means Arena Sheikh Islamova and I are going to be doing really hot horse stuff soon. And like, you know, hopefully Stephanie Yostin is there exclusively with me as my silent Russian sniper lady who's not really Russian. She's a clone or something. Maybe a clone of a Russian like Arena Sheikh and doing the Black Widow things, but I'm a just a little better. So she was trying to be like, I got claws, and I was like, all right, I got generations down, bigger claws than you. Sit. And then let me pet you. You're so cute, you know? Okay. All right. Look, did I beat the weird Russians? Did I do it? At one point, I would probably be like, rah, 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 and then I'm like, it's just all my face. Oh, yep. I do feel that same way though. You know, I'm feeling the energy really. Uh, creepy. Kind of reminds me of Sigourney Weaver and Alien. Oh man, weird Russian vibes. She's doing it to be disturbing on purpose, but once you know it like that, it's like, oh man, she's hot, weird Russian lady doing it to be disturbing on purpose. I love it. You know? Oh, thanks, Hunt. Look, do I got a dirt bike and I'm riding a wave with it? Or was she trying to make some kind of Noah Ambrosio point? And I'm like, a little better. Or a lot bit better. Oh, or a Rayfield point. Do you get why this would be like, what the fuck is you know? If people know my reality to my Ant-Man, because if I'm like, hey, to my ants, I mean, if you aren't participating, you see this shit? Are you actually my ants, or like, am I Ant-Man like the movie one? And that's Ant-Man. And I'm just really small at the moment, but I'm getting really big real quick. Like the reverse of going, is it going quantum getting really big, or is going, well, I guess in this, having a very powerful quantum computer would probably be pretty big, but I think they say the quantum thing is the smaller one. Look, are we gonna go on adventures? Look, is she a pirate? Is she Solid Snake? Is she Venom Snake? Is she Ahab? Is she Jezebel? I hope not. Hopefully she's a hot, weird Russian freaky babe who wants to do freaky, weird stuff very publicly, and people like that. And so we do immediately, you know? But if not, no. Is this the food sacrifice to idols thing? Hope not, you know? Look, I'm lifting the ban. The ban will be lifted. I'm lifting the ban. This was 86 weeks ago. This was in 2024 in April when I was lifting the ban then. It's really obvious, right? People were probably like, nah, they didn't believe it. Then it's just like, all right, well, I got only one leg to do it, but now I got two legs, and Arena Shake like really likes my third leg. It's her favorite leg, How? You know? Did I just order the chaos or what? Did I just punch you and it's like what, November 22nd? How many days exactly? What do you think? Are we going to do a thing and I'm going to look back and it's going to be a thing plus 5 months if I go back? July 9th, 2022. So if we add, how about this? That's 5 months ago. July. Okay. 4 months. Oof. Pretty close, huh? Getting closer with it. I'm doing the time thing where the time thing is coming, and the like Day Yahweh One Punch Man punch is like coming, and it's just gonna be like, oof. Okay, freaky Russian buddy, I'm gonna go. You at least you stay freaky and weird, okay? Stay freaky and weird, okay? But hopefully for me. Okay. Look, is that? Oh wait, this is. I didn't even go and do the thing that I was gonna show. Hold on. Look, why did she post? What does this say? D'Alba, run away to D'Alba, Russia. Are we in Russia? Well, I guess if I'm in the backyard, I could probably see Russia from my backyard, except like not actually because there's stuff in the way, but it looks like it's pretty close, you know? In the least, the weird Russian, dirty, weird, freaky Russian model babes are like hovering around me like bees. Like I bees in some kind of trap, but I'm just a little bit like it says in the Bible with the word Yahweh, so I blaze out like fire on them, like it says in Psalm 118, and they're like, "Oh, that's hot." You know? Oh, and she's a lizard. You get it? She's a lizard, but a lizard. She's a lizard. My lizards are funny. I love my lizards. Look, I'll show you. Oh, look. Look, am I the Joker in Neon City? And we're exactly about 8 years later. We're about 2,520 days later, and my what I've done has the affirmations and manifesting. When I manifested on that affirmation thing, I manifested it. Did I actually do that before? No, I just believed it, and I believe in Jesus and Yahweh. And then we're in Babylon, and I just manifested. We're in Neon City, and that's like Night City, and it's Neon City. And this was in 2017. I recorded this, and I had been working on this since whatever. So, am I cyberpunk yet? Yeah, clearly. Am I in Babylon? Yeah, this is exactly what the Bible's about, actually. Is this a rhythm bomb? All right. Do I got a rave cult? Hopefully it includes a Virgin Stephanie Yostin that I'll like show you guys her butthole on stream. Actually, I mean all sorts of stuff. She's like be like the Becky character and like Becky Clearidge and Triple X. You know? Look, am I going Super Saiyan? And I got my lizards. They were trying to terror me, and I'm just a little more stand up like in the Revelation 6 in the name of Yahweh and be like, oh, I'm a terror to you, assholes. Counter terror. Counter strike. Texas. You know? And then they were like, yeah, but something closer to home to you is doing so. And I'm like, all right, I see that. You know? DJ Ice freezes Baltimore style. Icy Sub-Zero without a mask. Right? Okay. Just making sure. We got the lizards and the Poison 95 Earthquake. You saw that one? But we got the lizards here. Stama and Hayakadara. It looks like they're into freaky weirdo stuff. And then they're claiming to be Islam Muslims too. But are they really? Or are they some of my cyborg ninjas and we're about to pull down Islam? Well, probably something's about to force the point, so whether they are or aren't, even by their own standard Islamically, I could just take charge of them if I'm more powerfully with my right hand on the Jesus thing. And since Yahweh and, like, you know, have it yo way, but I think they want that. I think they're being like, if I do this right, then it's like, oh, daddy. We never didn't believe. Look, see? And it says daddy's girls. Okay. And then we're doing rave things, hot rave things. Hopefully doing hot rave things with Stephanie Yostin exclusively. I mean, like, I get her exclusive. Well, I mean, me and my crew get her exclusively. But my crew is the females. Only females. I need an all-female exclusive crew. And then I need a family crew. And then I need a... Start the party and let's start having... I mean, actually, I'm like, what the fuck is taking so long? Okay, I'm gonna go down and get some coffee. But I'll be back. And yeah. Then I'll work on the Arena Sheikh Islam Ova mix because I do love my weird Russian buddy, even though I stress out. I feel like I stress out and I'm like, like all, and then like it turns out probably like Stephanie Yostin's like, Dad cares. Is that really it? Probably not. Probably until the right thing, it's like they're like, is it like cyber dolls that have been like people are like cyber things and then some kind of virus like took them. That's what it seems like it's playing out like, and it's like some kind of weird Satan virus that's like, and they don't want to engage Yahweh or something. And I'm just like, what you guys like? It's like you're literally, what are you doing? Or no, just I'm just playing with my kids and they're funny. Or not, they're stressful. That's kind of funny. My leg hurts though. It does. And not in like the oh dad's old kind of way. It's kind of like the you really like is this what dying feels like? Jesus, it really like whatever it is, it's like it won't it's like it's just it's the best word, impinged. It feels like something is like pressed where there's like a point, but it's not necessarily sharp. Kind of like it's kind of like a it's not even maybe not blunt, but it's like imagine like it's just like a screwdriver head or a key or something where it's like not super sharp, but it's just pressed in very like in a specific point on my leg and in my foot. and it hurts, it's uncomfortable, it doesn't go away. I don't know exactly how long it's going to be there. I have to force it to stop. Like it isn't, it's like it hurts. And the thing is suggesting like it's something that death can do, but it's like what it can do currently. Like normally the strike, I think in the way like it can overwhelm and just kill people normally with this kind of thing. I think with where it's like it's not even touching me. Is it? I mean, it's touching me in a form according to whatever, but it's like there's nothing here that's like it had previously when it threw me in jail on bullshit. Maybe that was it, and it was like that. Well, it has to like get a touch on me in order to like. I mean, is that like being vaccinated from you know, or like getting a shot? You know what I mean? Like my immune system because it like did something it shouldn't have, and I'm like the it's clearly like if the earth is shaking around this and like you're trying to do it to me, it's like the immune system attacking itself. Oh, the cancer. Is that cancer? Right? If the police did this, an autoimmune disease, is that why autocorrect? Because it's correcting what's going on? If I'm connected to life itself and like existence and the planet is already shook enough times and like the spirit of that is saying like you shouldn't do that, you know what I mean? uh but I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. I literally just I'm like in a box. Part of me feels like people are like playing with me, like we're doing the thing. The like maybe it's not as bad as I'm worried about, and like maybe it's way better. And I'm just like people are like, let's see what we can we test Dad. Don't test me, but I don't mind playing. But that also means I can just at any time be like, okay, well I need this, and then you would do that. So Irina Sheikh Islam Ova and also Stephanie Yostin always and all. Unless she's evil. I mean, obviously, I think she's kind of evil, but you know what I mean? Like, unless it's targeted at me and it's like, uh, with the final intent of like, okay, she's actually trying to hurt me and kill me and stuff, and not like, oh, it's friendly and she's just playing, and then she's gonna be like, nah, I'm kidding, Dad, or something, and then I'm like, oh, okay, wow, my that was a long time of kidding. That and hopefully it's not the type where you're like have kids in secret. That would be really stupid and evil. That wouldn't be the type that I like, even if they're my kids, genuinely. But uh like even the like I didn't hate Andra and Noah Ambrosio like learning about that, but then I'm like, oh, are people doing evil bullshit in secret to attack me with them? I was like, I don't what how is this like again, you know what's coming is coming, and are people still just trying to taunt me during the time period? I'm just like, come on. I can't tell though completely because again, could be in a box. I could be in D box. What do you think, Irina Shayk? Am I in D box? You want to come into D box and like it'll be like everybody will be looking in D box and I'll show every part of you because you're already kind of like a hot Russian model lady that's showing all yourself. So why don't I show people inside your butthole or something? Just a thought. I mean, you know, not like anybody's watching, right? There's only one viewer here. All right, here. I'm gonna change it to the Irina Shake mix. Let me here. I'm gonna go in here. Go to the Irina Shake mix. My sexy Russian buddy, Black Widow babe buddy. Who I'm gonna. Am I fighting her? I guess so. Am I? Well, I don't know. I think I'm fighting all of them. We're doing Mortal Kombat or Immortal Kombat. I guess if we're going to the Kingdom of Heaven and they're with me, we're doing Immortal Kombat and it's just for funsies, you know? But if they aren't and they're like actually with Satan, then we're doing Mortal Kombat and it's not for funsies and it's probably going to be the worst thing ever. and then they're watching me just doing Mortal Kombat for funsies with the hot females that are with me, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm sad now." I think that might be it. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully everybody's happy that's with me, and we're doing things. Like, see, it says a private show. Well, you'll hear it as I'm doing the thing. Well, here, I'll load this up in a second. Let me put this here, and I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go get more coffee. You know? Also, Irina Shayk, I think, likes females like Stella Maxwell, and I also like Stella Maxwell. I think maybe. I don't know. She's one of my hot female friend babes. But again, it could all just be like some kind of thing where it's like Victoria's Secret and they're trying to be like Victory is Secret or something. My phone did say something about Victoria's, you know? Am I Victoria's Secret? Which one? All of them. Yes, actually. Yeah. And they love it. They love me. And I love it. It's just very stressful. Because, like, whatever the thing is won't allow it right now or something, maybe. I don't know. I'm hoping that that's it and it's better than what I'm worried about, you know? So I'm all worried that it's going to be, like, super evil and stuff, and it could be that I did. They people did throw me in jail on lies a little, like not that long. But here, I'm gonna go get coffee. I'll be back. Like which one? Victoria Justice? Am I the Justice League? I take down our strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. Oh, there's the Rockets play tonight, huh? The Rockets. All right, hold on. What time do they play? Are they playing right now? Let's see. Well, they played way earlier. Oh, I don't know about way earlier. They played earlier. My phone said, oh, 4. Popped up on my phone. Okay. Well, go team, right? And then wasn't there some kind of like fire warning in Denver all of a sudden? Like, wow, am I bringing the fire? Like all fire? I saw that. Who shared that? Someone on X did. See, I'd be able to be like, this is who shared that if it was, what's it called? If it was more easily, like if I had all the things where I could just be like, this is this, and you know? Okay. I'd like to go through all my things and like make them more official, but like I don't have there's just not an official thing yet, like I've been talking about. So like even if I did, what's the it's like, you know? But I mean I guess my thing is kinda as I try to make it as official as I can. But official would be like what, it's music that like they would also have a place saying it. Like as far as like, oh well this is what the title is and name and stuff. It's like, that's kind of the decision of uh the producer and the thing. So it's like, well, what is the official? That's when I'm like, well, what's the official for most of these? Oh, oops. I don't actually. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do it like that because I accidentally. I did the whole mix in. I forgot to shorten it up here a little bit. See, it's pretty funny, right? Oh, you can't even see. Keep doing this. Here, first I should change the thing here. Hmm. Try and get this set up right. Okay. Trying to get this set up to be as useful as possible, I guess. It's weird you have to like currently like they don't really think about this in a very human way. You got to box yourself in like and like genre yourself in a way where it's like, well, I'm not just a thing, like I'm existing and reality actually exists and like all this like subdividing of stuff into whatever is like toxic at this point, at least in this kind of thing where I'm like, what, why can't I just exist online as far as like I do exist online. I can't be live 24/7 because what reason? I mean, in the sense of like, isn't that what people would actually like as far as like a lot of the things, the way that we do things is like not with this thought process of like, well, I can just instantly connect with everybody and like, why am I doing this to do this in this way instead of like getting this set up? It's because we've had like a factory like system for a while and the people at the top have been using it in a stupid way. I think that's what it looks like, but partially. And um, so instead of that, why don't we do something better? You know, at least that's what like America reality seems to have been. The Suicide Girls dance, crossing lines, bewitched. Isn't there a thing in the Bible like that angels who like like there's like some kind of punishment like designed for the angels who like transgress their whatever, like the messengers even. So like, what do you think like a coven of wit? You know what I mean? Like forbidden spells, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, really, guys, for real? Am I fighting the hot babes? You know, could be. Hmm. Hmm. There's something about like I do want to do a larger mix here, but I'm also like, well, partially when they're a little more focused, you can see kind of the like it, like literally the album art is like more, I guess like it's more easily like there's less individual things that you're trying to like make out like what is the greater narrative, and it's more just like a, I think. Oh, but I should also finish here. I'm gonna uh I'm gonna go to the collection here because, like, oops. As much as I do, I like, if I could bring everything into the collection, but I'd like the. I'm doing it like this partially because I can. Um, I know pretty much. Hold on. Let's see. I'm not going to delete these. These are like built into the thing, but pretty much everything from this point is tracks in the mixes that I've just put together recently. Or I guess these are the mixes themselves. I mean, am I really trying to delete whatever? I think these are like every time I would bring something in and delete it. I already deleted whatever else in the thing, so I'm just going to be consistent with it. But at some point, I'd like my library to be able to deal with itself better because I've spent so much time organizing it. And it's important to the music stuff. Like I would suggest actually that like my personal library is like important to the genre, to the entire genre, you know, or to the like entire overarching like house music, dance music, like dubstep, drum and bass, like all these things where it's like they there's like actually my history, at least my archive of what this is, you know. Okay, so I've put about recently 700 something songs into mixes in the past. Like since I've installed Tractor 4, which I did on X when I started in September. I had Tractor 3 before then and I hadn't mixed anything in like a year or two. Like the Maggie Moon mix was the last thing that I did, and then I'd been working on getting everything because it's taking a long time because they've just been putting obstacles and roadblocks. It's like people are literally trying to fight for can they control reality, and it's like they can't, and but they're willing to like suicide. That's what Islam is. They're willing to suicide themselves into it to hold a little more time. This is why it's like such a extreme thing at the end because there's got like that's wrong. It's really wrong in it. So okay, the arena shake mix. Where is it going here? The Alessandra Ambrosio mix is still right here, and it's also in my heart, and it's also in the. Is it? Well, I could still finish more if she ends up that she's not, completely evil or something like she's been pretending to be, or like is she pretending to be like she is? Then you know, then probably like maybe, but I don't know. It depends. People have like it's suggested that people have done some things which are like I don't want to like I don't want to forgive that. That sounds like the Jezebel thing. I don't want to forgive that. So, you know what I mean? But it depends on what they did. If they're just messing with me and they're good at it, okay. if they have done evil stuff like I've suggested, well, you know what it is. We're looking at like the volcanoes that's smoking, you know, one of them that clearly reacts when whatever the fuck's going on with me. So, all right. As much as I would like to get immediately on this, I am gonna do this first in the kitchen. The kitchen. Now I'm gonna. I didn't even do this where I like. So this is what it looks like, and then if I hit this, what does it look like? No, okay. Look, Noah Ambrosio liked my photo. What does that mean that Noah Ambrosio liked the photo of this one where I'm like, why do Anja and Noah look exactly like me? Am I their biological father or something? Or at least one of them? And the answer is I'm still trying to figure that out. But whatever evil bullshit people are doing to try to disempower me, I'm pretty tired of it. And it's like, what is this going to actually work? I mean, like, is that actually people are still trying to disempower me at a certain point? It's just like I can't believe that like like it just seems like at a certain point you might just acknowledge like, yeah, Yahweh exists. Okay. Hmm. How about this? What if I did this and I like we go here and we go to the down, 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 and the flames went higher. I'm a little icy with it, and I'm a little bit cold. My feet are cold. And I'm down, down, down. Kind of lost even the little jingle there in the little thing that I was doing. All right, I'll be back. I'll be back in fourth and back and forward. And there's a song in that, I'm sure. I already probably have it. Oh, I need to do the analyze thing. The analyze thing. I would love to analyze Arena Sheikh Islamova. And all the hottest babes in the world, you know? Exclusively. Or how about this? All the hottest females in existence. Wow. Make even hotter females in existence, and then existence will get even hotter and sexier, and you'll be like, wow, they're so beautiful. It's hard to believe that they're even. How does that exist? Like Yahweh exists. That's how Yahweh is and is beautiful and exists. And you know, All right. We'll be right back. Good. Okay. Okay. Oh, can you see this? I really want to be the number one analyzer ever in existence, ever. So I'm working on it. actually gonna send this out to people. Shikotan, Russia. Oh, it's funny because there's earthquakes in Russia, and I'm doing the Arena Shake mix. Ooh, ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, a triple or a double or a triple, double or triple. Here. I'm gonna try the chocolate cream Starbucks cold brew. Putting on some socks here. These are the socks that came with the GQ box. With the NFT GQ box. A little nerdy kind of socks, a little dorky. I like them though. Comfortable. Surprises like GQ with the nerdy dorky socks. What? Okay. I mean, it's similar to the. I used to like those little bottles of espresso Starbucks coffee stuff. This reminds me of those. Okay. Did it? Oh, it did. Here's what I'm gonna do. Send. Okay. So like here, hold on. Z-Yo, and it's giving strawberry. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I'll probably share that on X, like that he liked the post where it's like that, where it's like, all right, why isn't the news covering this? You know, I'll probably do that, but not right this second. I'm gonna get like just doing it as I'm doing it, but I'll do. Is it because the bullshit that's going on around me and someone's trying to make a point or whatever? I'm just like, oh. Didn't I invite Deepika Padukone? Did she specifically turn down the request? Or no? Is it just like saying that? Or did she respond and that's the respond? I don't know how this works, and it doesn't give me like, if you can't tell, it doesn't always give me like accurate. I don't think it gives me stuff the way it normally tells people stuff because of whatever box is around me. I can't tell what's going on. This is why I need a triple X team or a quadruple X team or a 5X or 6 or 7X. Avenge 7X. Was I already doing that? 7X, Avenge 7X, get it? Avenge Sevenfold because it's the A7X and then triple X. And I'm just doing the numbers thing. Or the we're adding X X, and then it's like I was on the X platform and they were trying to do the X thing to me, and I was like, oh, you think you don't you think I don't know about the X thing? You think I don't know about the game? I've been a gamer for a long time. How long I've been Counter Striking? How long people been striking me on the Counter Striking, and now I'm two in it, and it's like biblical, and they don't even, you know, they haven't even seen the full extent of Counter Striking, two in it, you know. When me and the hot females are playing Counter Strike and just poning noobs so hard, it's like what? And then we're doing 7X, 8X, 9X, 10X, 11. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, this is what I was doing. So is that what's going on? Did she accept the collaboration invite? It just doesn't say it when people do that. And so it's really stressful and like I think I'm getting DMs from people, but it's not showing me them. Is this the thing where I gotta beat the AI, or do I have like people around me? Or is this the void thing from Marvel where I'm like in the room like Bob? Because they're doing that thing where they did some attack on me with Bob, and it might be Robert the Pope or Robert the guy from Toros. Whatever it is, it's like, well, do you guys not see how like it's affecting reality and what I'm saying is gonna happen with the end of the world thing? And like there is going to be cataclysm so great it's like anybody that is attacking me like this, people are going to scream for you to be melted. you know so hopefully people aren't attacking me like on some evil bullshit like that. Oh, my Bob, SpongeBob, hopefully it's a good kind of Bob. And like, oh, I are, it says you are, and then it says square. Well, hopefully I'm not being attacked by any Bobs, young Bobs or old Bobs, just Bobs. I don't hate Bobs. I like to Bob. Well, cool. See, do you see how it says like, so if I go to Deepika Padukone's thing, but it's not up on the thing. So I'm assuming it's like blocking me from seeing. I guess we'll see, huh? We'll see what kind of stuff be going on here. You know, I gotta be a cyborg ninja on him. Which one? Probably at this point, I was thinking about it. Am I Sector or Cyrax? Or like, I don't know if there's a blue one. But there wasn't when I was younger. It was Sector and Cyrax. But then there was also Smoke. So, and then there might have been some more. But which one am I? Probably Smoke, huh? You don't want this Smoke? The gray one? Is that why the gray hoodie? Is that what I'm doing now? The gray one? Am I gray on y'all? Okay. What was I gonna do here? Oh. Yep, the camera's doing the thing again. It broke. It broke so hard. Oh, uh-oh. uh uh See, it'd be great if I could pick the parts that it doesn't, because it kind of doesn't always pick the most, like the parts that I think are gonna be the most like engaging. I can't wait years for like websites to change slightly. You know what I mean? I'm tired of that. I think everybody is. Just FYI. You know, just FYI, I would tag Stephanie Yost in this, but like whatever's going on that like it like won't let me. I guess it's blocked me, or did she block me? I mean, did she actually do that, or what? You know? Will I still love you when you're not young and beautiful? Well, if you went to the kingdom of heaven, this would be a stupid fucking question to ask. And so, what is it? It's a stupid fucking question to hear when I'm clearly already going to the place where you don't get older and die like that. Oof. It really makes all this like somber, like important sounding, whatever fucking art kind of bullshit, huh? Oof. Yeah, can we go to the place where we don't die, or people want to be head ass and like abusive and stupid and evil and then just like cause all the fucking problems that they complain about? Can we not do that? Can we go to the kingdom of heaven now, or what? I mean, can y'all come to the kingdom of heaven, or what are you doing? You want to come bring your butthole, Olivia Munn? To do what stuff? Look, fashion. Am I Olivia Munn's favorite person? Am I a superhero? Do the Marvel wizards, are they like, oh, that's Doctor Weird. I can't even I like I just let him do his own thing. I'm gonna stay strange over here and just let Doctor Weird do his thing. Like Doctor Manhattan was trying something and he was kind of like, you should just let Doctor Weird do his own thing. Or you want to watch him just spread hot babe's butthole? You know? Hey, look, Brie Larson likes Whataburger. If only that was a company that was still owned by a Texas thing, huh? Oof, oof, that would be a thing, huh? Just trying to make a point about the orange and being not a Texas thing anymore. Don't worry, the orange is still a Texas thing. I'm still a Texas thing. Am I? I'm here, certainly. Am I? Or am I in the UFO? What do you got for me, Captain Marvel? You gonna send Captain DC? Is that's Donald? All right. I'm gonna send Millie Bobbert Brown. 11. That, oh, is that Doctor Strange? Is this how I'm Doctor Weird? I beat the Stranger thing, you know? Is it because I'm somehow the Stranger Thing's dad? Because I'm in some kind of lab where I'm actually I'm like the I would say I'm the 11, and then I was gonna be like I'm the 12, but I'm gonna say the 13 because I'm the there's like a YouTube thing where it's like the Force 13, and I got the Force, and then hold on, channel 13, and if you double it, that's Fox 26, and I got two legs. So if one of them's one leg, and then I got Fox 26, that's two legs. Actually, that would be three legs, and you know what's up. All right. See, I'm kind of funny now, right? I was never not funny. Just hurts. Look, it's Dua Lipa. Like it was the whole like Deepika Padukone thing. Did she name her kid Dua as like a Lipa joke? Because I'm a leaper and we're doing a leap over the bar. They set the bar kind of, well, they set it pretty high, but I'm doing it way over the bar. You know. Hopefully with Olivia Munn. I would hope Olivia Munn's there. Maybe. I don't hate Olivia Munn. I like her a lot actually. If she's not attacking me, you know. Have I been playing with Olivia Munn since I was a kid? You been playing X-Men? I'm Magneto, right? At this point, very obviously. Okay, can we go to before I do the earthquake thing? Can we go to the? Clearly, I got some claws like Wolverine. She was doing the Lady Deathstrike thing because she plays up the Asian thing, but we're really just cyborg ninjas. I think I don't really know if there's any kind of race other than the human one. Other than the are we aliens? Other than the alien one? Other than the I'm the hottest babe that I know one. You know? Is that just me? It's like, did I just not know my own face for a long time? Obviously, but looking at Anja Ambrosio, and I'm like that my face? Now I'm looking at Olivia Munn, and I'm like, well, I already kind of thought that one a while back. Is that why Ninja go? Because we're ninjas. My Asian, a single tear. Asian families have zero personal space. They tried to do the Tiger Mom thing and just like, all right, well, get Lion Pod. Oof. Oof. You know? They didn't even know that one was fucking coming. Is that my Southpaw style? Oof. Is that this hand? Or is that this hand? You don't have a chance, Lady Deathstrike. You don't have a chance, okay? I would just drop the bullshit, you know? I'm just kidding. I think people did some. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happened. If people did something stupid, evil, and like the world's ending. Damn, that sucks for y'all, doesn't it? It just gets worse and worse for them, doesn't it? I'm trying to figure it out because I can't tell yet, but like, damn. Can you imagine? It's doing it again. It's doing it again. Did I break the local news? I think I broke probably the news. I think I probably broke the world, huh? Probably is mine, and people broke it, and it hurt me and everybody else, and nobody wants to engage that, huh? They'd be like, "Oh, well, we can do what blah 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 blah." Like, well, you can be evil, I guess. You shouldn't, but yeah, I guess you possibly could be evil and like attack me on some stupid bullshit and like try to do some what are you doing? Trying to figure it out, you know? Uh, look, it says set up fan support. Can I do that? Set up account to receive money directly uh from uh with our third party payment service provider, Aiden. Like Adyen? Adyen. ADN. Hmm. But like it doesn't accurately represent my numbers anyway. And I pay for this account thing anyway, right? So isn't that kind of crazy? Imagine my reality. It's like the everything doesn't want to just accept that Yahweh exists and then we could have been in a better world. It just wants to do the stupid bullshit that it's done to the point we're like, what is this? What's going on that the world's gonna end? That people have done something to attack me, the world's gonna end. And clearly the thing that I'm on is better, and they just don't want to admit it. And like the end of the Bible is like the synagogue of Satan is gonna be forced to. And if it's just people the teaching of being adversarial against me, yeah, congrats, guys. The world's ending, and you're on the wrong side. Hypocrites, eternally. Let's party. I mean, I'm ready to party with my people, but, you know, who are my people? Well, hopefully, you know, well, I guess we'll see, huh? Who are my people? Is it the freaks? The freaky people? It could be that one. Look, win my holiday cart. Is Fat Hercules in my holiday cart? If she's like not attacking me and stuff, yeah, sure. Just making sure. Look at her nose. It looks like mine. Is this why I'm like, they're like, she's an 11, but I'm like a at least a Fox 26 and then a 13, so I'm a 39. And then like plus you add like what one and then 60 and I'm 100. You know? 100. All right, I keep it a stack. I do. Let's look at this because I do want a want to look at a giant Texas size cinema. Well, I kind of do. All right. Are we watching it in silence? I don't know. Nice butt crack. Look, 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 look. Hold on. Looks really goopy and icy in the middle. Icingy. All right. One moment. Added strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. Try it again, see if like, was I just, what was it? I mean, as far as or I mean, it like, did I actually like that? Yeah, it tastes good so far. Okay. Here. Oh, BRB. it feels very strange, weird, odd. It's almost Christmas. There's 5 days away from Christmas, and like there's a holiday party. We normally go to a Christmas party, and like uh, it's today or it was today, and mom is even like I think they had it way earlier than normal though, but or like something changed, but the mom was like or my roommate was like I gotta blast off at some point. I gotta you know what I mean? Uh Give me my right leg and that'll probably be that. Uh or do I blast off or is it like the Planet Express ship where it like moves the universe around it like I'm on the throne of Yahweh and the universe moves around me? Probably that one, huh? But and something about like nibbler poop. You know, the whatever the alien that is. Yeah. Um, but is that an Anja poop joke? Is Anja an alien? We might be doing the mirror thing, and she might see some of the I don't know. Are you actually? I can't hear. Maybe you should give me my hearing in my right ear. To whomever might like help me with that, you know. Um. Oh, so we're like this party that the family normally goes to, but she was like I think just she had said that she forgot. Normally they remind me and then we go, but today it's just like not. But I'm assuming like realistically, people should just be acknowledging I exist. Else, like people did something, the whole fucking world's ending, and like, okay, well, maybe it's time to actually engage this before like, like, what is this not Has it not? I mean, the world's ending, but like, I guess the kingdom of heaven is beginning, so that would be nice to like engage. Or is it? Did she not want to go because maybe people would like is she gonna have to at some point engage like yeah you might have been wrong about whatever or I'm like legitimately I'm like well can people just engage what I'm saying here with words like or did people do something super wrong that they're not like some people did it looks like so I'm like well is it just that the like sorting out who and what and whatever but like what is it not that it looks like I mean, did the bar do something and the whole world's gonna end, and so just throw the whole bar in the lava? It's like they turned into some fake form of death or something, or I'm trying to figure it out. Like, what happened that I've been attacked by something that like the world's gonna end, and like the Bible is like pointing at something that's attacking me as like y'all are about to be in the end of the world level trouble. You know? What's doing that? And like into the world level trouble, I'm trying to start the party. These are the people like literally causing the party to whatever. Maybe it might be because they're trying to like take whatever to start a fucking worse party that they aren't doing because they have head ass whatever you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like stop. You know? They don't like Jesus or something. They don't like Yahweh. They don't like Yah. They don't like Yah. I like Yah. Dr. Pepper says he sends his regards to Doctor Strange, just FYI, you know. He says the doctor is in. And I was just like, yeah, I got a PhD too, several, you know? So, like, can we stop with the whole, like, human bullshit? Thanks. All right. I do like the new strawberries and cream, Mr. Pepper. I mean, Dr. Pepper. You didn't go to. What kind of school did you go to? Well, how about it looks like coming up with a delicious new flavor school. Ad. Is it really an ad? No. I like it though. Does that make it an ad if I'm like, I like it? Can I like things in front of people? Is it all right to like things in front of people and then it's just like, you know? All right. Oh, hold on. Let me get the Mixcloud and share that. The reason I'm sharing the Mixcloud and not the SoundCloud, just if you're wondering, is that SoundCloud, much like X when I started using it heavily, like started requiring a login, I think, in order to prevent new people from getting into whatever, or to like they wanted to take advantage of like that traffic is having to route through their stuff instead of something personal because of whatever kind of situation is going on with me. That's what it seems like. But maybe I'm just undercover boss anyway. It seems like that probably if people wrong me like that, that's probably how this comes out, huh? But let me just grab this and then go here and like the Kylo Ren undercover boss. I'm just Matt. You guys are silly. Just Matt. Yep. No, I mean, yeah, I'm here in Texas legally, I guess so, huh? They really do that one. Matt, what's the? How does that one end? How does that name end? Matt, you? Okay, you. So what I'm like, they don't like you. You get what I'm saying? They try. That's the ya part, the jaw part, the you part. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm just ready to go to the kingdom of heaven, please. Thank you very much. Time to party. Enjoy things, finally. Trying to make sure it sends. It'd be nice if there's like a status bar on the sending things on the side of like, this is it kind of does that on the in the liquid bubble thing, but I can't tell if it hadn't popped up yet, so I'm just giving it a moment. But you know, like when I hit it, if it popped up like in the blank space on the side there, and then like kind of, so I would know for sure if it's doing the right thing, like if it's sending a message or not. Does that make sense? Because it already had looks like it had an issue on the previous one. family. Look, hopefully at this point, by like 3 months into and 700 songs in of like a really obvious narrative that seems pretty consistent, blah, 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 is it pretty obvious? Like, okay, well, it's not like I'm just making stuff up now, you know? Like, it would be very difficult for this. I'm like trying. It's like there's too much of a pattern for me to even like. There's something there. I can't like. You can't pretend that there's not a pattern there. And so like, what to the family? Look, I made it into a movie, and like it's there's a it's like a Hollywood movie, but or like like the normal type of movie, but then there's some you know rave stuff going on, and hopefully everybody in the family's like, well, I think living forever and partying. Why is it party? I don't. It just rest. It's the idea is rest. Does that make sense? You don't have to like. We're done. We're done with work. To every, like to everybody in the family. I think if you guys actually like, oh, maybe Matt not working, huh? I mean, like, or like being like being better than off than we were. Not that, yeah, I think we were in a bad place, but I do think it's like, am I looking at the like wealthiest people in the world and I'm shaking the planet and they're like making points to me and I'm like, okay, well then you. I do like my box here, but it'd be nice if I had a little expansion. Or I mean, I don't hate whatever, but maybe does something come into the box? Does my family finally be like, hey everybody, Matt's ready. And I'm like, okay, but I think the end of the Bible thing says a different name there. Family. Is this why I'm Ant-Man? Because I include my family, my aunts. I'm like, do you guys like dance music? And my uncles. Do I have aunts and uncles, or is everybody? I do the thing where I'm like the Spider-Man thing where I'm everybody's dad, and I'm like, okay, well maybe in spirit probably for sure, but I mean like whatever weird bullshit's going on with reality that like I think maybe in the Bible thing is talking about where like people are like I don't know something about being plucked up or something by like whatever. I think people can do like powerful forces can exert on reality, and like I'm in a bubble that like all right, I'm kind of able to be here and push back a bit, and like if the planet is shaken, and like it seems to be going on with what I'm saying, you know. Also, I am saying like, well, what is the point of like, do we have a stated goal of not dying? Of like as a as like existence, like what like leadership to anybody, like what is the biblical thing seems to be that, but like the modern thing seems to be like, huh? What do you mean? And it's like to my family, would you just tell the women that are clearly connected to me, clearly in a way that's like, are you guys gonna keep bullshitting this hard or what? Or is everybody just participating because they don't believe in Jesus and then the whole world's fucking ending? And then like when as it's ending, you're gonna be like, oh, sorry. It's gonna be like, okay, you couldn't just have treated me right. I mean, is that what's going on? Maybe family is treating me right, and so I'm making it a party. Uh, we're gonna rave. Or we're gonna watch movies like we used to as a family, and they're like we're in the movie, and we're clearly in the movie now. Or I am the world's number one secret agent. Secret being the operative word, right? Secret. Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne. Yeah. Matt Damon. See, I'm pretty funny, right? I'm pretty funny. Or no? Well, to me, I'm funny. Okay. Yeah, okay. More shaking in Russia. Okay. Okay. Because I'm working on the Irina Shake mix. And because we're going to be shaking because Islam is over. All right. I've been doing that one for a bit where I'm like, Irina Shake Islam over because Islam is over. Right. And I do it with this silly voice because I just imagine, like, if I'm hanging out with Irina Shake, that it would probably make that voice, make a silly voice like that, probably have silly conversations and silly voices like that, right? You know what I mean? What am I doing? Where am I going with this one? You know? It'd be silly. It looks like a silly goose, you know? Quack. Wait, do gooses, do geeses quack? The geeses is? The geeses is? The geeses is? Hopefully, I'd like to like do weird stuff with the hottest, like most. It's like how are they so attractive, females, but then do weird stuff like play with the boogers in their nose and stuff. You know, that'd be fun. Like lick boogers out of their nose. Like ew, this is gross. You know, you want to do that, Arena Shake Islam over? Because Islam is over. You want to do that? Was that Blue Steel? I mean, was that Red Magnum? Oh, now Arena shakes. Oh, baby. All right. Oh, and Stella Maxwell. In my head, Stella Maxwell's there too. You know? That's Irina Shake's girlfriend, Stella Maxwell. And my girlfriend. We're all girlfriends together. I mean, I'm their boyfriend, but we're girlfriends. You know what I mean? They even tell me things that they would never tell their boyfriends. You know? But they tell me, and I'm their girlfriend. You know?